Okay, so hello, it's me again, Teacher Christina, for our online class. Okay, so we are done with our lesson last time. Now this is another lesson, which is linear equation with two variables. Alright, so first, what is a linear equation? Now, if you still remember, that is our lesson last time. Okay, so linear equation is what? Powered by 1. And it is consisting of linear algebraic terms and number value. Okay, so last term we study about linear equation with one variable. Now this time we will learn linear equations with two variables. No, two variables. So what is variable again, if you still remember? The unknown value. So it can be any letter from A to Z. A, B, C, D, E to letter Z. The unknown value, meaning the missing value, or what? It's the value that is not fixed. Okay, so when you say not fixed, so example, x, it can be value of 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, so it's not fixed, right? So that x is a variable. Any letter from A to Z, that is a variable, a known value. Okay, so let's start. Now, what is a linear equation with two variables? Okay, so you can see here, it's a linear equation in two variables is an equation consisting of a numerical value and two linear algebraic terms. Okay, so we have here two linear algebraic terms, and it have, meaning to say, it have different variables. Okay, with different variables. So we have here example 3x minus 4y is equal to 5. Okay, 3x is algebraic terms. 4y is algebraic terms. 3x minus 4y is linear algebraic expression. Now when you say 3x minus 4y equals 5, that is a linear equation with two variables. So two variables here, we have variable x and variable y. Okay, and 5 here as our numerical value. Okay, so next, identifying linear equations in two variables. Now, so please look at the video to identify if it is linear equations or not a linear equations with two variables. Okay, so I have here examples, and let's try to identify if it is a linear equations of two variables or not. Okay, so example number 1, we have 5a plus 2b minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, is it a linear equation with two variables or not? Okay, so what is a linear equations with two variables again? It have two algebraic terms and one numerical number. So it have two variables and one number. So number one example, is it a linear equation? Okay, so this one is a linear equation. Linear equations with two variables. Okay, so this one is a linear equations. Okay, I will check this one to identify if it's a linear equation. Okay, so next, number two example, we have y is equal to 1 over x minus 9. Y is equal to 1 over x minus 9. So is it a linear equation? Okay, so this one, example number 2, is not. No, this is not a linear equation. Why? Because of the 1 over x. Now it should be the denominator. It's not be a variable. Right, so example number 3. So we have here x plus 9 is equal to 15. Okay, is it a linear or not? Linear or not? Now take note, x plus 9 is equal to 15. Okay, so this example is not a linear equation. Why? Although, yes, they are a linear equation, but it is not have two variables. So this number 3 is not a linear equation with two variables. Although this one is a linear equation. Okay, this one is linear equations with what? One variable. Okay, so one variable only, that is variable x. Okay, how about example number 4? We have here y is equal to 2 over 3x. Okay, so what is that? Okay, so that is a linear equations with two variables. We have one variable and the other one variable. Okay, next, this one, number 5 equation. So we have 5x minus 3y is equal to 7. Alright, yes, it has variable x and variable y. So we have two different variables. So this one is linear equations with two variables. How about number 6? Number 6, we have two variables. We have x and y. And we also have a numerical number. So, is it linear equations with two variables or not? It's not. Why? Because of the exponent 2. Oh, so x is powered by 2. Now, powered by 2, that is quadratic. Linear equation is powered by 1. Okay, this one is powered by 2. It is quadratic. So therefore, number 6 is not a linear equations with two variables. Okay, number 7. Okay, number 7, we have here 2x over 5 plus 3y over 5 is equal to 4. Now, this example, do we have two variables here? Yes, we have x and we have y. So therefore, and the x here is numerator, not a denominator like this. So therefore, number 7 is a linear equations with two variables. So that is how you're going to identify a linear equations with two variables. Next, determining the value of a variable given the other variable. So please watch the video, and if you have questions, if you don't understand, just comment down below. Okay, so next topic we have determining the value of the variable given the other variables. Alright, so example, we have 5x plus 2y is equal to 8. Now, find y if x is equal to 3. So what are we going to do here is to substitute the value of our x by 3. Okay, so let's copy this one. We have 5x plus 2y is equal to 8. Alright, let's substitute this one by the value of x by 3. So that is 5. Now change the x into 3 plus 2y is equal to 8. Alright, so we have 5y, so we have 5 times 3, that is 15, plus 2y is equal to 8. Alright, now this one, we are going to move 15 on the other side. So what's left? We have 2y is equal to negative 15 plus 8. So we have 2y is equal to 15 plus 8. Negative 15 plus 8 is equal to negative 7. Okay, we cannot see here. Alright, so we have 2y is equal to negative 7. Now that is 2y. So we have to divide it by 2 divided by 2. Okay, so what is the purpose why we divide it by 2? To remove the coefficient of variable y, which is the coefficient is number 2. So we have to divide it by number 2. So we have y is equal to negative 7 over 2, or y is equal to, this is improper fraction, so change that one into mixed number. We have negative 3 and 1/2. Okay, so that's a very long process, right? So again, what we did, so we finding the y if the x is equal to 3. So we just simplify, we change the value of our x, change that one priyan by the value here given, which is 3. So we change it 3. Okay, now simplify, and then you have here, and this is the answer. So y is equal to negative 3.5. Alright, no question. Okay, I will erase this one here. So let's move. Okay, so our answer is y is equal to negative 3, 1 over 2. Alright, now let's solve letter B. Okay, the same, given, find x if y is equal to negative 6. Okay, and the same given. Alright, so let's try copy that one first. So 5x plus 2y is equal to 8. Alright, now we are going to simplify, now we were going to substitute the value of y in our equation with negative 6. Okay, so copy. So we have 5x plus 2 negative 6 is equal to 8. Alright, simplify. We have 5x plus 2 times negative 6, that is negative 12 is equal to 8. Alright, continue. We have 5x, now negative and positive, that is negative 12 is equal to 8, right? So we have 5x, move this one on the other side, okay, that is 8 and 5 plus 12. So 5x is equal to now 8 plus 12, that is equal to 20. All right, so continue here. Sorry, our board is very short. Okay, so we have 5x is equal to 20. Now simplify here. Okay, they have 5x is equal to 20. Now to remove again the coefficient of x is we're going to divide it by the number of the coefficient, which is 5 and 5. So we have x is equal to 20, divide 5 is 4. Okay. So that's it. Okay, so again, what we did is we substitute, we change the value of our y by negative 6. So we have here negative 6. We change our value of our y by negative 6. So you have that one. Now multiply 2 and negative 6. We have negative 12. Okay, the rest is simplifying. Okay, so that is positive and negative, our rules in integers. Unlike sign, of course, that is negative. Okay, so continue, and we end up x is equal to negative 4. Okay, do you understand? Alright, so another example. Okay, so I have here another example. 6p plus 5r minus 7 is equal to 0. Alright, so find r if p is equal to 7. Alright, so again, what are we going to do? First, substitute the value of our p, but first we have to copy this one. So you have 6p plus 5r minus 7, that is equal to 0. So simplify, that is 6. What is our p? We change this p to the given value, that is 7 plus 5r minus 7 is equal to 0. 6 times 7, that is equals to 42, plus 5r minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, so simplify this one. 42 minus 7, that is equal to 35. Very good. So 5r plus 35 is equal to 0. Alright, now next we have change. Let's move 35 on the other side. So we have 5r is equal to negative 35. Now continue here. So we have 5r is equal to negative 35. So divide by 5, divided by 5. So we have r is equal to negative 7. Okay. So therefore, if p, okay, so therefore if p, we have here p and r. So if p is 7, r is negative 7. Okay. Now how about if our r is equal to, give me number. Okay, how about negative 2? What is our p? Okay, so let's erase this one. So let's change. let's change. We have here, what is that? R is equal to negative 2. So find, we are going to look for P. So find P if R is equal to negative 2. Alright, so again, the same equation we have here. Alright, so find P if R is negative 2. So let's try. Simplify, copy this one. 6P plus 5. Simplify our R to negative 2. Substitute our R to negative 2. That is negative 2 minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, so next we have 6P plus 5 times negative 2. That is negative 10 minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, so 6P, now we have here negative, I'll write here negative 10 minus negative 17 is equal to 0. Alright, so simplify 6P minus 10 minus 7 is equal to 0. So let's continue. So that is 6P minus 17 is equal to 0. Alright, now continue this one. We have 6P, move negative 17 on the other side. That will become positive 17. Now divide by 6, divide by 6. So what is our answer? We have P is equal to 17 over 6, or what is that? 2 and 5 over 6. Okay, so our P is equal to 2, 5 over 6. Okay. Question? Okay, so I have here another example. Y is equal to 1/2 x. Okay, so let's try to complete this table. Now if x here is 4, find y. If x is 10, find y. And we have if y is 12, find x. Okay, so let's solve that one here. So first, if x, find y. If x is equal to 4, now let's try to find the value of our y using this equation. So we have y is equal to 1/2 x. So 1/2 y is equal to 1/2. What is the value of our x? 4. So times 4. So we have y is equal to, of course, you can do the cancellation method. We have 2. So y here is equal to 2. Alright, next we have x is equal to 10. So simplify. Okay, we have again y is equal to 1/2 x. Y is equal to 1/2. Change the value of our x by 10. So 10, y is equal to, cancellation method, we have 5. So y, the value of our y is equal to 5. Now if x is 4, y is 2. If x is 10, y is 5. Now what if y is 12? What is the value of our x? Okay, so let's solve that one here. The same process. Copy first. Alright, so what is our y? 12 is equal to 1/2 x. Okay, or we can write that one here. 12 is equal to x over 2. Okay, you can do cross product. Let's try to do the cross product. Okay, so we have x 12 times 2 is 12 times 2. x is equal to 24. Okay, or you can do also the same process. Here we have 12 times 2.5 is equal to 1/2. Okay, cannot see. Okay, so again, so we have 2 times 12 is equal to 1/2 x times 2. Okay, so the same process, we have 24, now that is equal to x. You can use either the two of this. Alright, so therefore, if y is equal to 12, then x is equal to 24. Okay, so that's it. Okay, next topic. Let's have to find the possible solutions for a linear equations in two variables. Now, okay, so next topic, giving possible solution for linear. Okay, again. Alright, so next topic, we have giving possible solutions for linear equations with two variables. Okay, so we have here example 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. Okay, so first let's try to change our equation with the value of y. Okay, so let's change this one to equation y. Alright, so how are we going to do that? So we have here, change the y, we have 2y that is equal to what? 7 minus 3x. Okay, now let's divide by 2, so divide by 2, so we have y is equal to 7 minus 3x over 2. Okay, so let's try to use this equation. Okay, let's try to use this equation by giving possible solutions. So we are going to give 3 different solutions. So first, when x is negative 3. Okay, so by this one, okay, with this one, let x is equal to negative 3. Okay, I will write it here. Okay, so let x is equal to negative 3. So with this one, we are going to use this equation now. Use this equation. So we have y is equal to 7 minus, let's remove this one, that is equal to 3 multiplied by negative 3 over 2. So y is equal to 7 minus negative 3 times negative 3 is equal to positive 9 over copy 2. Okay, so simplify 7 plus 9, that is 16. Divide 2, y is equal to 8. So this is our first solution. 8. Y is equal to 8. Alright, so I will write it here. So the first solution, we have y is equal to 8. Okay. Teacher, why we cannot use this one directly? Huh? That's a very good question. Why? Because we have two different variables. So let's just change that one to make it easy to this one. so that it's very easy for you to find the value of y. Okay, so we have this, and we have the first equations. Although we can use this one later, I will teach you. Okay, so next we have our first equation. Okay, how about next equation? Next, my child, equation. How about next solution? Now we're doing possible solutions. So let x is equal to 0 this time. Okay, let x is equal to 0. With the same with this one, y is equal to 7 minus 3x over 2. So y is equal to 7 minus 3. Simplify, substitute the x with 0 over 2. Y is equal to 7 minus 3 times 0. Of course, that is 0. That is 7 over 2. Y is equal to 3, 1, and 1 half. Okay. Alright. So we have here, that is our equation 2. Y is equal to 3 and 1 half when x is equal to 0. Earlier we have x is equal to, what is that? Negative 3. Okay, so question. Okay, so let's check another one. Okay, now how about let x is equal to 1. Let x is equal to 1. Okay, with the same equation, you can use this. Y is equal to 7 minus 3x over 2. Y is equal to 7 minus 3. Now substitute the x of value 1 over 2. Y is equal to 7 minus 3 times 1, that is 7 minus 3 over 2. Y is equal to 7 minus 3 is 4 over 2. Y is equal to 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, so this is our third possible solution. So we have y is equal to 2 when x is equal to 1. Okay, so you can see. Alright, very good. Alright, so how about another example? Okay, now this time we will use the x. Okay, let's try to use the x. Right. There's this one. Here we use the equation with y, right? Okay, so now this time we will use x. Okay. Now remember, we are going to use 8, 3 and a half, and 2. Okay, let's see if this one is correct. Okay, so with this one, we have 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. So we have 3x is equal to 7 minus 2y. Divide by 3, divide by 3, x is equal to that one. 7 minus 2y over 3. Okay, so we will use this equation. Now let's try to check. Okay, so if either we use the y or our x. Alright, so with this given, you still remember the answer here. Let's try to check if this is correct. Okay, so first equation we have x. Find the x when y is equal to 8. Y is equal to 8. Okay, so let's see. Simplify that one. Now, let y is equal to 8. Okay, so we have here x is equal to 7 minus 2, 8 over 3. So that is x, 7 minus 2 times 8 is 16 over 3. So we have 7 minus, okay, so we have 7 minus 16 over 3. Okay, so 7 minus 16, that is equal to negative 9 over 3. So x is equal to negative 9 over 3 is negative 3. Alright, so see, that is negative 3, right? So they are the same. Okay. What is the answer here? 0, right? And this one is 1. Let's just try. So this one is the same. So this is correct. Okay. So next, let's try to check if y is equal to 3.5. That is 3.5. Or we can use only one. We can use 7 over 2. Okay, now this one here, we have x is equal to 7 minus 2. Change the y by 7 minus 2 over 3. So x is equal to 7 minus, we have this one, simplify. Okay, that is 7 over 3. So x is equal to 7 minus 7 is 0 over 3. Therefore, x is equal to 0. So they are the same. Right? They are the same. Okay. Next equation. Now let's check if y is equal to 2. We find the value of our x. Let's see if it is x is equal to 1, right? So okay, so let's simplify. Find the value of x if y is equal to 2. So that is x is equal to 7 minus 2. Simplify the y by value of 2 over 3. So x is equal to 7 minus 2 times 2, 4 over 3. X is equal to 7 minus 4 is 3 over 3. So x is equal to 1. Alright, so they are the same. No? So it's either you will use the x or you will use the value of y. You can do that one. With the same solution, you can have the same answer. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you understand from today's lesson. And please, if you don't understand, just comment down below if you have questions or suggestions. And please don't forget to subscribe.